What's going on, everybody? Good morning. And we got Masterclass 3 up on deck Saturday morning. I hope you guys are all doing great today. This is going to be a good video because this is something that people don't really talk about. I feel like not as much when you get started in digital and affiliate marketing. Today's Masterclass is going to cover basically how to find your dream customer. Where do your dream customers spend their time, right? Where are you going to find them so that you can then, as we transition to the back half of this training, hook story offer, right? How do we hook them with our messaging? What is a hook story offer? Why do we use it with digital and affiliate marketing? And how can we leverage it to continually build our list? All right. So let's go and start right into this training. A lot of this is really covered. A lot of the elements to this training is covered in the Traffic Secrets book and also the .com Secrets book. If you guys haven't picked up Traffic Secrets yet, I left a link in the above this video. You guys can definitely check this out. It is well worth the free plus shipping, like the less than $10 that you pay for this book, because the amount of value and tips that are in this book allowed me to really grow my affiliate marketing business over the course of the last year or two. All right. We're talking about bringing leads into the RPM, right? All of these masterclasses that I've created are all about the RPM, how you guys can leverage a done-for-you system, and how you guys can stuff your funnel, right? Fill your funnel with leads that will then turn into that. It gets them into the value ladder, like we talked about at the end of the last masterclass. If you guys haven't watched that masterclass yet, I recommend going back to Masterclass 2 and checking that out. To get people in there, right? We need to know who we're targeting. And with respect to the RPM, I thought about this last night, and it really occurred to me that like a lot of you guys are beginners to affiliate marketing, and a done for you system is great. However, if you're trying to promote this, you've gone through the training, you're a couple steps ahead of where your target or your dream customer is, right? Your dream customer is you from maybe a couple weeks ago, literally. So you're just a couple steps ahead of where you were. And that is who your target customer is, because it's a done for you system. There's free training, right? And there's a lot of free resources in there that's going to allow somebody to start growing their own online business with affiliate marketing. It's going to allow them to start learning and earning at the same time with the system. I thought this is a perfect segue to go from Masterclass 2 to Masterclass 3, because now we need to talk about who our dream customer is and how do we hook story offer them into the RPM. So this is the agenda we're going to cover for the dream customer portion of it. We're going to cover just a basic introduction, becoming obsessed with your dream customer, the 3 core market desires, moving away from pain and towards pleasure, and the searcher and the scroller. So like I said just a second ago, a lot of this is pulled from the Traffic Secrets book. And this is a picture that came out of the Traffic Secrets book that basically talks about the Dream 100, like we talked about in Masterclass 2. How to work your way in, how to buy your way in is what we talked about in Masterclass 2. Building your platform, growth hacking, and so much more, right? So there's all these different funnels that you can use. You can buy your way in with paid ads. You can earn your way in with traffic that you do not control with social media and convert them into leads. A lot of this information, again, is in Traffic Secrets, and I'll be pulling excerpts out of it throughout this training. So who is your dream customer, right? Like I said, is it yourself? Are you looking to find somebody that's just like yourself? Or is it somebody who might not be, depending on what your niche is? Whatever products or services that you're promoting, your dream customer is going to change what their daily habits are, where they spend their time, where they spend their money, things like that. So your first step is to become obsessed with who exactly is your dream customer. Who is your lead that you're actually trying to target? Okay. So most businesses are created from a problem an entrepreneur had. So if you are promoting the RPM, then these people have started to think about, I want to be an entrepreneur where I own my own online business and I want to get in and learn more about affiliate marketing. Their problem is they don't have a system. They don't know how to get leads. They don't have a value ladder to promote to anybody, right? So they haven't partnered with any products or services, right? These are all problems that they have that you can solve with the RPM. In the end, you say, who do I serve and what are their obstacles? How can I help? And this doesn't have to go, we're speaking specifically to the RPM, but this doesn't have to be about the RPM. It can be about any, like I said, any product or service that you're partnered with as an affiliate marketer. You need to take what that product does and how it serves them and figure out, okay, what are the obstacles? How can I help? How can I reach my intended dream customer? 3 core market desires. So people purchase products hoping to get a certain result from one of these core desires. And you guys have probably heard this a lot: health, wealth, and relationships. And like some things related to wealth could be like real estate, investing, finance. Some things related to health could be diet, nutrition, strength training, weight loss, right? Those are all things that people are always searching out how to better. And then relationships, love, dating advice, and marriage advice. So within these 3 core markets, you could really drill down a lot of niches down into these particular core market desires. So if your product fits into more than one desire, you've got to focus on whatever that core problem is, right? Because sometimes there will be some overlap. And if there's some overlap, you just need to focus on the exact core problem and then kind of drill down on there. And if your product doesn't fit like into any of these desires, and I use an example of razors, you can kind of push razors into relationships. Maybe it's dating, okay? So razors, you could kind of take an angle that somebody who wants to be attractive or wants to date, right? You're going to have to, maybe they want to shave their legs, women or men, maybe they want to be clean shaven on their face, right? So you could take even just razors, kind of a physical product that doesn't necessarily fall into the health, wealth, and relationships, but you can kind of push it into one of these core market desires. That's the example I wanted to give, just something that's kind of abstract, but you can still kind of take an angle into the 3 core market desires. Okay, people are always moving away from pain and towards pleasure. Always. And this is on the right hand side here, you guys can see a picture I took out of Traffic Secrets. And these are examples of people who are moving away from pain and towards pleasure. So in the health niche, somebody might say, I'm overweight, right? This is a pain. I'm overweight and I don't feel comfortable in my clothes. I don't have energy and I feel tired all of the time. I hate what I see when I look in the mirror. Those are all pain. So what is the result? What are they looking for, right? What is their intended solution to the issues that they're having, say, with their health? They want to get 6-pack abs, right? They want to be able to run a marathon. They want to eat healthier so that they can get more energy. So how can you, if you had a product that was like, you could call it like 6-week abs, right? And you could partner with a product that was a digital course that taught people how to get 6-pack abs, right? So you're taking a product, somebody's got a pain and they have a solution, they know what intended solution they want. And you now have a product that will help them get 6-pack abs. Or you could have a digital product that maps out how somebody's going to run a marathon or get, they call it like couch to 5K, or this would be couch to running a marathon in 6 months or something like that. Well, you could offer them that digital solution, like say, hey, here is a full proven plan that will get you from, off the couch and running your first marathon in 6 months, moving toward pleasure. And the same goes for wealth. I hate my job and I want to fire my boss. And this really falls into the RPM, right? The RPM is entrepreneur, learning affiliate marketing. It's in the wealth niche. It's I hate my job and I want to fire my boss. And then the result of that might be I want to buy my dream house or dream car, or I want to grow my company so I can have more impact, or I want to learn leadership so I can grow my team. These are all things that are related to the wealth niche. And everybody, and in my opinion, wealth is probably one of the biggest today, and it makes the most amount of money because people are willing to spend money to make money. So everyone around me makes more money than I do. What's the solution to that? Teaching them a high income skill that will allow them time, location, and financial freedom. Okay. So these are all examples, again, pulled out of the Traffic Secrets book of moving away from pain and towards pleasure. People are always trying to do that every single day. Tens, if not hundreds of millions of people every single day are looking for solutions to their problems. We are talking about searcher versus scroller. There's always going to be, where you come across people, whether it's paid ads or organic ads, you're going to have people who are either searching for a solution to their problem, or they're scrolling and they realized that whatever ad is in front of them or post or whatever it may be is actually showing them a solution to a problem that they might not be thinking about. Okay. So searcher, the pros to it is they come to you and they are hot buyers. An example of this would be Google ads, right? If you were running a Google ad for a Couch to 5K running program, people are keying that in, how to train for a 5K. Okay. They are super hot. So if your ad is at the top and they click on their link, they're already 1 foot in the door, right? They're already searching for a solution. But the problem is, the con is that they're going to compare options. A lot of people, I would say the majority of people do this. They check out one product, then they check out another product, then they check reviews, then they check out another product, and then some more reviews, because they're shopping around. They're looking at price. They're looking at, are people getting results with this product? And is this product going to be something that's worth spending money on? So you have to be the price leader and the quality leader. So you got to, social proof is really important. If you have your own digital products or whatever, social proof. Have people showing, hey, I got results using this program or using this service. Be the price leader. Figure out what your competition sets their prices at that's similar to your product, and then make sure that your quality and the social proof is there. Now there's interruption, right? That would be like Facebook ads. Those are the scrollers. The pros to this is you can target based on interest. You can sell based on perceived value of your products and services. Okay. So you're targeting people, based on their interests on Facebook. You can get really, really targeted ads on Facebook. And this is interruption marketing. It's definitely a pro. You're stopping people with a hook. And we're going to get to that in a second. You're hooking them in with a catchy ad, which you can then sell based on your perceived value in product or services, and how well your ad is crafted, how well your landing page or your sales page is crafted, and the services you provide. The con to this is they aren't really necessarily looking for a solution to their problem at that time. You just stop them in their tracks with a sponsored ad, with a Facebook ad. So you really need to grab their attention and convince them through that hook story offer. And that's where that's where the rubber meets the road. When you're running paid advertising, especially Facebook ads, the difference between a successful ad and a failing ad is the copy, the ad creative, whether it's an image or a video. These are all things that you can use to convince people to click on the link to go over to check your service, your product or service out, right? So you have to master hook story offer, which is, just as a tip, is secret number 3 in Traffic Secrets. So implementing secret number 1, okay? So this is secret number 1 in Traffic Secrets. I highly recommend, when you guys set out and you choose a product to promote or a service to promote, figure out what the core desire is and what your target dream customer is moving towards pleasure, right? What are things that they are saying or thinking? And this will really, really, if you just make a list of all of these things, it will allow you to craft better ads, right? So tired and burnt out and trying to make something work online. And these are all things that somebody who might might want to opt into the RPM to start learning about affiliate marketing and setting up a done-for-you system, okay? So think about all of these things. They're tired and burnt out and they want to make something work online. They're interested in making money online to supplement their income. A lot of people out there want that second stream of income, including myself. That's why I set out almost 2 years ago to start learning and developing a paid ads, organic and paid ads skills with affiliate marketing. Because I knew that a lot of people were succeeding with affiliate marketing to augment their 9 to 5s income, and they were doing it successfully through a certain programs or means. And I said, all right, I'm interested in making money online. Let me check out some of these courses, right? So a lot of people say not skilled enough, not enough budget for Facebook ads. This is huge for RPM because people don't have money for paid ads. And Facebook ads are really, really complicating. That skill is developed in the members area, correct? There's a bunch of free training in there put on by James Neville Taylor. There's not enough budget for Facebook ads. You don't need budget for Facebook ads. You can run organic traffic. It's taught in the members area of the Rapid Profit Machine. And it's going to be taught throughout my masterclass series. You don't need a budget to funnel, to start putting people into your funnel. You just need a system. You need to understand how to do it. Need to be taught at a more intimate level, shown the way. This comes up a lot where people are shown the way, maybe say through YouTube. Everybody goes to YouTube to solve a problem today, for the most part. It doesn't matter what it is. And people want to be shown at a more, in a course or in a more intimate level. The RPM can give them that. So this kind of these are all things that people are saying or thinking when they're going to get into affiliate marketing or digital marketing or, entrepreneur, online business or anything like that. Okay. People are skeptical and weary. They've been through a lot. People have been burned because there's a lot of bad courses out there. This is a free course, right? So it's easier to get people in through the front door who might be skeptical or weary because they don't have to put any skin in the game. So there's a pro and con to that, right? The con to that would be these people might be tire kickers. They might be somebody who's just not committed into actually changing their life and developing high income skills online, right? They may have 10% foot in the door instead of 90% foot in the door and actually wanting to change their life. They're just kind of dabbling, and you'll always come across dabblers in any niche. Okay. So is this what I need? Is this really what I need, or another shiny object? Most people understand that the shiny object syndrome is not good for them if they're going to chase different things. So they might be at their wit's end, and they may be saying, man, I really don't want to be distracted with another done for you system, or I really don't want to be distracted, having to learn a whole nother skill. I just failed at drop shipping or FBA or whatever it may be. They may not want to go after another shiny object. So these are all things that people are thinking or saying, okay? I wish I had somebody who had already learned the hard way. People are, and I know this from my TikTok lives, I know this from my Facebook comments, I know this from my YouTube comments. People want mentors. They want to learn from somebody who's already learned the hard way because they want the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line, right? So instead of bouncing around from program to program, creator to creator, course to course, whatever it may be, they just want to learn from somebody who's already done it the hard way, AKA a mentor, somebody who they can rely on to point them in the right direction. So that is it for finding your dream customer, right? So create a list, of the things that they're thinking or saying, figure out what niche that they kind of fall into. And if you guys want, this will be up in my Facebook group forever, and you guys will be able to come back to this if you guys need additional training, right? If you want to re-emphasize the training that you're getting, you can always come back and rewatch this. So hook, story, offer, agenda. So we're going to talk about hook, story, offer. I cannot stress how important this is. It is the difference between, 10xing your traffic and getting zero, little to no traffic. Now you can get, without implementing hook, story, offer, you can absolutely get traffic. You can, if your offer is good enough, or if your video is flashy enough and it doesn't even need if it doesn't have the hook, story, offer, you can see a little bit of success. Now, if you want to see a lot more success within your online business, there is, without a doubt, you have to use hook, story, offer. And I can talk about an example of this from my buddy's TikTok profile here in a minute. So the introduction, at the core foundation for selling anything online, you must use hook and headlines. A hook, telling a story, and then having a offer that has a strong call to action. And so let me tell you about the time I peed my pants during a workout. Where this comes from is in Traffic Secrets, where Russell Brunson tells about a story about a woman who was really, really successful with that hook. And she was in the health niche, and she was talking about, getting people from, from zero to hero, getting them into shape. And she used that hook. Let me tell you about the time I peed my pants during a workout as the hook, which is kind of crazy because people want to know. They're like, okay, well, why did you pee your pants during a workout? And then there may be some women out there who are like, oh my gosh, I was doing a workout once and I almost peed my pants too, because women sometimes have a hard time holding it after they have children. And women who have children, right, they put on a little bit of weight traditionally, and they're looking to lose weight, right? There's so many angles and hooks that you can use. And in Traffic Secrets, Russell Brunson goes into talking about that, but that's just an example of a hook, of who it's already going after your intended audience without even really specifically talking about that. And then he talks about filming for Dollar Workout Club, and he has never been so embarrassed for. This is where she ended. She talked about the hook. Russell Brunson then talks about how she looped it into her Dollar Workout Club digital training program, and she said, I have never been so embarrassed before. So now they want to hear the story. And that's the biggest thing is you want to give, this is very important on, say, TikTok, where you have literally 2 to 3 seconds to hook somebody. The first 3 seconds you start talking, you need to create some type of curiosity that's going to want people to want to listen to a 10-second story. Okay. And then what they don't realize is the last 3 to 5 seconds will be your offer. Real quick, an example of this is I have a buddy who created a fishing lure. It helps. He's a fisherman, a hunter, and he just started a TikTok profile. Well, he had a video that went pretty viral. I mean, viral for a small, he had under 1,000 followers. He had probably 500 followers, and he had a video that had 100,000 views, which is a lot of eyeballs. But he had no hook. He had very little story. He didn't really give any call to action and really display his offer. So he literally only gained a couple hundred followers, and he might have made just a handful of sales to his fishing lure, his product, because that's what his page is about a product, about a single product that helps people catch more fish. Had he put a hook in there, a story, and then a strong call to offer saying like, follow, and check out the link in my bio if you guys want to learn how I catch, 3 times as many fish every time I go out fishing, he would have increased his follower count literally by 10x. He would have went from 500 to 10,000 followers. He probably would have gotten 10 times the likes, which would have given him more engagement, which would have pushed his video out to more people than just 100,000 people. Maybe it would have went mega viral, 500 to 1 million views. And then on the offer, people would have then went to his link in his bio, and he could have sold 10 times the amount of product. I hope you guys are tracking what I'm talking about. But after I saw this, I had to, and he's a coworker of mine, and I said, man, you're doing this all wrong. You need hook story offer built into your videos. Even a 60-second video, you need to have this. A 15-second video, it's doable too. So what is a hook? So now that we know exactly where our dream customers are online, our job is to throw those hooks, right? Those 2 to 3 second sentences, right? One sentence that hooks them and grabs their attention. It grabs their attention long enough so that you can tell them a story, even 10 seconds long on a video, on like a TikTok video. But an example of this is post, picture, emails, ads, videos, headlines, YouTube thumbnails. I mean, I could go on and on and on, but those are all places where you can put a hook. You have to pay attention. What stops you the next time you're scrolling, right? Because we all spend time on TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, and ask yourself if you've ever clicked on an ad, right? Why did I stop? How did it make me feel? What was the hook that got my attention? Grab a notebook, a lined paper, and start writing these things down. Trust me, after you do this for a couple months, I started doing this and I realized how important it was to have a proper hook to get people's attention. And there are people who are using this successfully every single day in front of you with paid ads. So just start paying a lot of attention to that, right? We're marketers, we're online marketers. We're trying to get more leads, right? More traffic and leads added to our email list, and more people into our RPM or over to the sales page of whatever product or service we're promoting. So these are all things that we should be paying attention to. It's gonna improve our commissions, right? The amount of commissions that we make. So story. After you have their attention, you have a small window to connect with them through a story. And it doesn't have to be long. It just has to be enough for them to give them just enough information to pique their curiosity, right? So the story increases the value of the offer that you're about to make, and the story builds a connection with you as the attractive character. And I'm not going to go too deep into the attractive character, but there are numerous section in .com secrets and traffic secrets and expert secrets that talks about the attractive, you becoming the attractive character for you and your brand. Your personality is becoming more vital to the success of your traffic campaigns. Share stories, storytell, 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 stories sell. There is if you guys go to Gary Vaynerchuk's TikTok, this is right now, we're in mid to late January of 2021. If you go to Gary's TikTok, he has a video he just posted that talks about if you're stagnant, if your business is stagnant, or if your social media growth is stagnant, just start storytelling. If you start storytelling, you will start to attract more people, because people will feel more connected to you, and you'll actually serve them instead of always selling, right? Instead of pitch. Instead, you're just storytelling. You're talking about maybe things that are going on in your life, right? Maybe something that happened to you recently. They'll feel more connected, and they'll resonate, and they'll connect with you more if your story relates to them. So they'll advocate for you and share your message. If you have a funny story to tell, they're more likely to share your video content. Last part is the offer. The offer doesn't always mean asking people to buy something. It could be something simple like this post, right? You don't have to always say, and I do this on my TikTok. I just did it recently with my last few posts. I didn't say, hey, go check out the 15-day business builder challenge from Legendary Marketer, or hey, go check out the RPM, or I'm not always selling. I'm not always providing an offer. Sometimes I just say, like and follow for more. Like this post, leave a comment if this is something you're interested in. Or I don't always leave a strong call to action, because you don't always want to sell. You just want to have variety. Because if people aren't taking you up on the offer, the simplest way to fix this is to increase the offer or to tell a better story. It is literally that simple. Increase the offer through bonuses. If you're having trouble converting people, if you have your own digital product or you're trying to promote somebody else's products, you need to offer some type of bonus to them, like an incentive, right? I call it dangling the carrot in front of, like, if you have a horse or a mule or a donkey or something, if you want them to continue moving forward, sometimes you have to put that carrot in front of them, right? Or to tell a better story. That's how you can increase your offer and increase conversion. How does this relate to the RPM? You can offer somebody, say, hey, if you sign up for a Builderall premium, I'll do a 30-minute Zoom call with you, and we'll talk about more ways or better ways for you to drive more traffic to your RPM, right? You're giving your own time as the bonus to help them get their first commission. So that could be an angle that you could take to continue it, right? Because it's all about building your list, getting more leads in, getting more people to set up the RPM. So special bonuses, give bonuses to people, and it does work, and get creative with them. You can go to IDPLR, right? Private label rights, and you can pull out free ebooks and stuff to give to people. There's always different ways that you can get creative about giving people a bonus to increase the value of the offer that you have. So RPM hooks, I just came up with this to give you guys examples of how you guys could hook somebody. Suck at tech. This done for you affiliate marketing system sets up in one click. Knock, knock, knock. Did you know that most people fail at ever setting up their first successful funnel? And this is eliminating objections, right? People who don't like tech. And that's why the RPM is great, is because you can set it up with one click through Builderall's, it's a one-click setup. This new free affiliate marketing system reveals how easy it is to generate up to 8 streams of income in 20 minutes. Now, again, there's a hook there. New, free, and then it says easy. These are all like buzzwords. New, free, and easy are like the go-to words for any kind of online marketing, because people hear free and they're like, okay, well, I don't really have to put any skin in the game. Maybe I should just check this out. Then they end up opting into your list, where you can then provide value and bring them back to the product or service that you're promoting. Generate up to 8 streams of income. And then people are like, okay, well, what are the 8 streams of income, right? It's all about hooking them. Attention. Anyone who wants to learn while they earn. A couple of emojis thrown in there. So people are thinking, okay, well, then what does that mean? Does that mean I can earn my first commission, even while I'm still learning the material? Well, how does that work? Right? It's this, they're just hooks, generates curiosity. Here's 2 big truths that all advanced affiliate marketers know that you don't know yet until now. And that until now is really important at the end of this. When I came up with this, I was just thinking about how people all want to see behind the curtain. What are the successful affiliate marketers? Like, what are these truths? Why are advanced affiliate marketers seeing so much success? And I don't know it. I need to know this information. So they're willing to put their information in on the landing page and then check out the rest of, the rest of the funnel. They'll just enter into the funnel and they'll decide once they get to the product or sales page whether they want to purchase that particular, solution to their problem. That's it for Masterclass 3. It bounced a lot of in and out of Traffic Secrets. So I highly recommend you guys get Traffic Secrets book. If you don't have this book, I would highly, highly, highly recommend it, because there is so much information in there that you can implement literally like right away into your business. I did in 2020. This book I got shipped to me, I think last May. I read all of it in probably like 2 weeks or like a week on and off. I read like 10 to 15 pages every day for about a week or 2. And I literally, like, my mind was like, I started implementing it into my video content, into my some paid ads. I was running retargeting ads in Facebook. And I started doing that, and I saw a lot more success than I had seen running paid ads before. I saw a lot more growth on my TikTok profile, which I just passed 100,000 followers. These are all things that were possible because I knew my dream customer, right? I knew who my intended audience was. And then I knew how to hook, story, and offer them to get them to like, follow, engage with my content, and click on my link. That's how I was able to get over 1,300, 1,400, 1,500 people, somewhere around there, into the RPM in just a couple of weeks, utilizing 90% of my traffic just from TikTok using hook, story, offer. Let's see, Masterclass 4 is coming up on January 27th. I'm going to do very, very brief training, but I'm bringing on a special guest. So you guys are not going to want to miss Masterclass 4. He's going to come on and give full comprehensive training related to marketing organically on Facebook. So if you're somebody who doesn't want to create video content, say on TikTok or YouTube, and you want to go like an organic traffic strategy on Facebook, leveraging Facebook, the billions of people that are on Facebook, you're not going to want to miss Masterclass 4. Okay, so strategy. People don't talk about the elements. Like when you go through some of these courses, they don't talk about. That's why I love the Russell Brunson's books, because he gets into a little more of the science behind how you can generate more traffic, right? Knowing who your audience is, and then how do you hook them with a message? And then when you do that, you do it through a story and a strong call to action at the end. These are all things that you should be implementing in wherever you're putting your content, whether it's paid or organic. You should be using this. So thank you guys for hanging out. Again, if you guys have questions later on, you can ask them inside the Facebook group. And I look forward to giving you guys Masterclass 4, which is, again, going to be an awesome interview with a guest who I'm not going to reveal his name yet. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys on Masterclass 4. And best of luck to you guys. Stay safe.